colleges and universities, we rarely recognize that the students do make up a very, very important component of the administration, faculty, and students as they generally divide. But let's look at some of the activities, Mr. Quarles-Brooks, from your perspective as the Director of Public Relations at Tennessee State University. What kind of activities do you find at this particular point in the academic year that will draw your office into activities dealing with students per se?
Well, there are an array of activities that the students and the community are interested in concerning the university, from retirees to faculty, as well as new students. We have just completed the end of the summer session. We had commencement and a celebration of the vintagers. The vintagers are those people who graduated 40 and 50 years ago, and we honor the 50-year graduates with their golden diploma at commencement. So we just did that this weekend, and it's wonderful to see those older citizens to come and strut on stage as they get their diplomas. But they had a whole weekend of activities as part of commencement. And now we take a very short break for some of us and get ready for the fall year. And we are expecting a banner year of students, as Mrs. Perry had just mentioned, a number of students coming in. So the beginning of those activities really is serious business with registration and orientation. And registration can't start until the new students are admitted and oriented. And that's a week long of activities because parents come back. They bring their students, whether they're transfer or first-time freshmen. So we have activities for the parents to make them feel good. And then we go into registration beginning on the 20th. But before, if we want to keep this on an even keel, I guess Mrs. Perry needs to talk about orientation and how that works. And it is a pleasant experience for the students and the parents so they can know that they're leaving their children in very good hands.
Let's talk about registration and some of the
problems
involved in that, Ms. Perry. We might have to interrupt you with our first commercial break, but nevertheless, let's start off talking about that.
Let me start by talking about those students who are already enrolled at Tennessee State. We refer to those students as peer counselors. It consists of the Student Government Association and those upperclassmen who have applied to be helpers for the new students coming in. We have over 145 peer counselors. They will report to the university on Sunday night. This night they will report. Monday morning they will start in a training how to assist the new students like someone assisted them when they were new students. These students go through a rigid training. They also get some tips in counseling, not only with the new students, but with the parents and the extended family, the siblings, because we are constantly recruiting those persons who are in the 10th, 9th, 8th grade, as well as those in 11th and 12th. This activity will go on for 3 days. Then these peer counselors and student leaders will listen to the president and all of the vice president give them the pledge for the year. On Friday morning at 8 o'clock, we will take to the streets and the dormitories, greeting our new students and their parents. This is the hard work that they do. Our peer counselors will help move the students into the various dormitories.
Good. Let's interrupt you right here, Ms. Perry, and we'll talk about that as soon as we take our first commercial break. We'll be back with you just in a moment.